Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the inaugural council meeting of Monday, November the 7th, 2022. And it's now 6 o'clock, so we'll start the meeting. So can I, everybody has a chance to look at the agenda, and could I get a motion to accept the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Thank you. Any additions or omissions? Okay. So all those in favor? Thank you. So the first item on the agenda tonight is the Regional District Kootenay Boundary Board Representative. The purpose of this report, and I hope everybody's had a chance to read through the report. The purpose of this report is to advance for council's action the legislative requirement to appoint a municipal director to the board of the Regional District of Kootenay Boundary. We also will be electing the alternate tonight, and the appointments are to be made tonight for their first meeting in November 9th and 2022. So the recommendation before you is that in accordance with section 198 and 200 of the Local Government Act, council appoint a municipal director and an alternate to the board, the Regional District of Kootenay Boundary. Colin, is there anything that you wanted to add to this before we get into the
No, just that previously council also made a motion in 2018 to bring this to in camera. So this is maybe something new for those that are public that have watched or been in attendance before, kind of wondering where is this coming from, and some of that decision was made and has now been brought forward to be in camera and to be voted on that way.
Okay, thank you. So are we ready to make the recommendations? Okay, so the first recommendation is 2.1 for the council to appoint as the director to the regional district. Can I take any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Councillor Martin.
Is there any other nominations?
I'll nominate Mayor Jones.
Thank you. Second call for nominations. And third call for nominations. Okay. So should I hand the chair over to Paul at this time so he can do the elections?
The only thing,
Councillor Butler, if you would, thank you.
I think the only thing that we have is we have a nomination. So, but if we had a seconder on.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So
I can ask for a second.
Okay.
So there's two nominations on the table, one for Councillor Martin, one for Mayor Jones. Is there someone to second Councillor Martin's nomination?
I'll second that.
Councillor Wilson, thank you. Is there someone to second Mayor Jones's nomination?
I'll second.
Thanks, Councillor Benson. So I guess now we can move to a vote. Or pardon me, all in favor on both, right?
Well, again, that'll be the question now. Is that I'm not sure how exactly we're going to handle this. It's like if you're going to do one first, you've got a first and seconder, and kind of see which one you're going to go with, right? So I'm not sure which one you choose first, but that's the next step.
Okay, so we have first, we have a seconder. So I guess we just simply, I would like to speak to any of the motions.
I can.
Sure.
I'll speak to. I think with Councillor Martin being retired, he has an adequate amount of time to put attention to this appointment, because this is a very, very large role, from what I understand. And I think with having the experience you've had with the regional district in the fire department, but having that relationship with people in that office, I think it's very important. So, in my recommendation.
Thank you, Councillor Hanson. Is there anyone else who would like to, would either of the candidates like to speak to the motion? Councillor Martin.
That's what I'm prepared with. So I worked for the regional district for 26 years. 13 of those years in a management position. So as a deputy regional fire chief and emergency program coordinator for the regional district, and also as a regional fire chief and fire dispatch manager. So during my time, I actually became quite knowledgeable with their budgeting system, their committee structure, the meeting structures, obviously, because we reported with the two different portfolios, we reported to both the East End services and the board. The fire dispatch was district wide, so that's why we had to report to the board. I still have some good relationships with some of the department managers there outside of the fire hall as well, or the fire department, excuse me. I have the time, and I do. I will be an honor for me to actually be the regional district director representing the city of Trail. I'll represent you guys with as best as I can if I'm selected. I'll answer any questions that you guys may have of the regional district. I'll report back from the regional district with anything that I attend and any information I can bring back. So thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Jones.
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Butler. I have been in the position, appointed to the position as a director for the regional district since April of 2022. Well, it is and will continue to be a huge learning curve. I have gained knowledge of local government process and procedures, and I know they will serve me well in my position as mayor. I've worked really hard to build a strong and respectful relationship with the other directors around the table, and their support is crucial to continue saving money for the regional district and the regional services that we have coming up in the budget in 2023. In the past year, our previous representative and myself, when I took over, we were able to save the city over $700,000, and we need to continue those savings going into the next round of budgets. This experience also gives me a better understanding of the issues and priorities that the city of Trail has, and I hope that council will support me as I continue in this role. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any additional comments made by council? So all right, if we go to a vote then, Mr. McClure? Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to have the hands up.
Yes, Chair, I would think that you're going to have to bring forward each individual or one individual if they get the number of votes, and then that would be your candidate.
Okay. So we're going to have all those in favor of Councillor Martin. Is that correct?
Yes.
All those in favor of Councillor Martin, hands up. Those opposed? Hands up.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm.
Hands up.
Yeah. Okay.
As discussed, it would be the affirmative if you didn't put your hand up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So the recommendation then is that council appoint Councillor Martin as the City of Trail's municipal director to the Regional District of Kootenay Boundary Board of Directors. Sorry, someone to. So secondly, now we have to go through the process of appointing an alternate to the position. So is there anyone who'd like to put their name forward for the alternate position?
I'll put my name.
Mayor Jones. Is there anyone else who'd like to put their name forward for the alternate position?
I'd like to nominate yourself if you're willing to accept.
Okay. Last call for any nominations. Okay, we'll go to a vote. So all those in favor of Mayor Jones? Hands up, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. So the second recommendation is that council appoints Mayor Jones as the City of Trail's alternate directors of the Regional District of Kootenay Boundary Board of Directors. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, congratulations, Carrie. an exciting position to be in. Okay, so the next item on the agenda is the general local elections results. So I will like to move that we adopt the report as presented.
So
Can
moved.
I get someone to so move? Okay, I'm good. Yeah. Is there any questions or comments about the report? I don't think, I mean, I can read it out if you guys like, but I think everybody knows what the results were of the election. So. Okay, so there you go. Go ahead.
We're just going to say, other than just under section 158, that we have to have that declaration by official results, and that's been done. And that's, again, bringing it to councils and to the public's awareness as far as numbers and sign off. Like as the mayor noted, we know who's in the seats and we know what's done and been acceptable. And we always thank those that were willing to put their names forward to be into the public office. It's not an easy thing to put yourself out there to go through the process of trying to, use your passion for your city or your community and wanting to do the best for that and answering people's questions in the public and knowing that people will question you and at the end will vote on you. So anyway, thanks all who participated in the election. Here we just need to have a vote. Should we have the recommendation? To just call the question, I guess, on receiving it. I know that it's
so the recommendation is that the declaration of the official election results for the 2022 general and local election be received as submitted by the chief election officer. Can I get someone to move? Okay. So Paul, who was it? Terry and then Tia? Oh, or yourself? Okay.
Tia, yeah.
Thank you. You've got it recorded.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and just call the question.
Oh, sorry. Call all in favor? Opposed? Thank you. How can we oppose the election? Well, thank you. Okay, so the next item on the agenda is the mayor's inaugural address. So welcome everyone to my inaugural address of November the 7th, 2022. It is my great privilege to present my inaugural address for this, my first term as mayor for the city of Trail. Thank you for your confidence and support you have shown me by electing me to serve as your mayor, and I am honored and proud to be the second female mayor since Trail was incorporated in 1901. I want to congratulate Councillor Paul Butler for his re-election and welcome our 5 new councillors, Bev Benson, Terry Martin, Nick Cashel, Tia Hansen, and Doug Wilson. I also want to take the time to thank the previous mayor and members of council. We need to recognize their civic contribution, dedication, and commitment they have given to our community. I've added up the years they have served, and together, if my addition is correct, it is well over 100 years total that they have given to the citizens of Trail. So on behalf of the citizens of Trail, I want to thank all of them for their devotion and commitment. And to thank all of you for your devotion and commitment to the past Mayor Payson and councillors Carol Doby, Eleanor Gattafoni Robinson, Robert Kashoni, and Sandy Santori. So 5 new faces on council means a huge change in relationship, or in leadership, and an exciting time in the history of our city. We as council have a lot of work to do. We aren't making any promises at this time, but please know that we will be working hard with integrity and accountability for all our residents. We need to continue to build this community on the successes of our predecessors, but also move forward with a vision of our own. A vision where everyone is involved and there's collaboration with all members of our community, businesses, and stakeholders. The community has spoken, and I heard it on the campaign trail. Citizens want their community to be secure and to feel safe again. They want the shelter moved from the downtown core. They want their sidewalks and their roads to be safe, and they want to see more development and housing in our community. More importantly, they want to see the relationships in council and in our surrounding communities and with our stakeholders and our businesses to be more respectful, more collaborative, and be inclusive. Open and honest communication is important as we move forward. Our citizens want to hear from their mayor and their council on a regular basis. I strongly believe in listening to the residents and the businesses. I value their input and ideas, and I truly care about this community. I'm passionate about improving the city of Trail. Fostering a safe and prosperous and enjoyable place to live, work, and play for all. With the community support and your city council team, our priorities include supporting the homeless community by means of finding suitable location for housing the vulnerable population, moving the shelter from the downtown core, and making sure that necessary resources and supports are in place to have a positive impact on our downtown core. Fostering economic growth by collaborating with the business partners. Our local businesses are key to Trail's economic growth and development. Building stronger relationships with stakeholders, such as the Chamber of Commerce, the Lower Columbia Initiatives Corporation, and Community Futures will benefit local businesses and revitalize our downtown core to make it more vibrant, inviting, and a safe place to visit. Addressing city infrastructure concerns will continue to be a priority. And in making these improvements, we will look for solutions that are cost-effective, environmentally proven, and sustainable. Upgrading city roads and sidewalks and being proactive about the safety of our citizens is a priority. Additionally, we will focus on giving enhancement to green space for all residents and visitors. I believe a lesson that we learned since the pandemic is that people need to be outdoors more, enjoying exercise and socializing safely. Being able to connect in an attractive hub like Gyro Park supports both mental and physical health for our residents. Before I end my inaugural message tonight, I want to make sure that I acknowledge our very talented and amazing staff. Your commitment and dedication to our city should be recognized, and I'm very grateful and thankful that you have chosen the City of Trail to work for. Thank you. I want the citizens of Trail to know that during the time since the election, your council has been attending facilitated orientation workshops. We attended the formal inaugural ceremonies in Rossland, and we've started discussions about committee structure and relevance. We're getting to know each other, team building, and sharing ideas about our amazing city. We will continue the work that we need to do to represent our community the best we can going forward. As your elected mayor, I'm humbled by the trust the community has placed in me, and I'm excited to work with all of you as a team. Together with each of our commitments, we can provide the leadership to find solutions and make decisions in the best interests for the future of our city, the City of Trail. Thank you. Okay, so with that, I guess I will call for adjournment.